It is gearing up big time now for the start of the Branch County Fair. Although it's been in the works for months and months and months. Alyssa Blonde, fair manager, probably since you guys closed the door last August, right?
Yep, absolutely. We announced our last, our fair theme is the big thing. And so we announced that at the end of last year, and we've been planning ever since.
Yeah, kind of a sports theme this year, right?
Yeah, it's 96 years of Fair Jam. So we're trying to encompass all sports into that, but basketball kind of is the head theme, with Space Jam as our thought behind it.
Did you invite Michael Jordan and
I wish, yeah. I'd love to see him there.
and Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny and everybody else?
Yeah, all the Looney Tunes there, yeah.
That would have been kind of fun, but it's kind of a cool theme, and you can see that in some of the signs that are around town and everything else that the kids have hand-painted, the 4-Hers. That's kind of a neat aspect, too. That's really that homegrown marketing.
Right. I think that's why the theme is so important to us, because kids can relate to it and then put it out there on those billboards that you see around town that they've created. Each club has done that if they've wish, and so that's great advertisement for us and something that can all work on together.
Yeah.
So
you've actually started moving some of the stuff in already for the fair in preparation for next week, right?
Yep, there are a few concessions down there already, and there's some campers coming in. We're gearing up. So
well, and you spent the summer really in spring probably getting everything cleaned up and spruced up and ready to go, right?
Right. Yep. I feel like I drove around last night. I feel like all the committees are coming together, working together to get it ready. There's still things to do, but I feel pretty good about where we're at right now.
Well, I mean, you got some stuff going on Friday as far as some of the entries and those kinds of things, but really Saturday is the parade, and that's always a fun piece to kind of kick things off, right?
Yeah, so on Saturday, we will line up at the fairgrounds at 3:45 and hit the main road by 4 o'clock. That's US 12. We should have lots of clubs, community partners. Our parade marshals this year, Cork Tenervia is our parade marshal, and his brother Sam. They put in a ton of work at the baseball field and do that willingly every year, day in and day out, to make that look its best. And we're still looking for teams to participate in that baseball tournament, as it's kind of a neat thing to have during Fair Week.
Yeah, I wondered who was down there the other day. It was those two. Okay.
Yep, those two.
That's who it was. And they live and breathe baseball. So, and there are some judging going on Saturday, but then really Sunday's the kickoff.
Right. Yep. So Sunday at noon kicks off with the gates are open to the public. It's only a parking fee on Sunday. There'll be some food here and there. It's really just getting the kids geared up with their animals. The judging does start for some livestock on Sunday, and then our rides come in on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So, and Tuesday is also Kids Day, so we like to kick that off with all of that.
Sunday, of course, you've got the gospel concert at 4 o'clock and the judging of the King and Queen on Sunday night as well.
Yes, absolutely. We're going to do that behind the Cabin Pavilion, the King and Queen.
Yeah, that's again looking at the court this year. There's some very cool kids that are part of that. So that's going to be kind of a tough job to make that happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we kind of walk our way through the week here, by the way, we're talking to Alyssa Blonde, fair manager. Some of the usual stuff, but some new stuff too. I mean, the street legal truck pulls. That's always a huge deal on Monday nights.
Yep, it sure is. That is still there at 7:30. It's sponsored by Yesh Metal and Coldwater Auto Service and Stoops Freightliner. And that will be a great show. Starts at 7:30.
All right. Then Tuesday, as you mentioned, is Kids Day. Meyer and Mater Family McDonald's Kids Day, but lots of other stuff going on throughout the day on Tuesday as well.
Right. So between 11 and 1 on Kids Day, it's free activities for all kids that are involved. And we have the foam party and just various interactive things that can be done. We also have on our free stage this year camels, the capybara, I believe is pretty popular. So those are on our free stage. You can see those anytime during Fair Week. But and then we have the tractor pulling contest on Tuesday night.
All right. So Wednesday is Veterans Day, and all kinds of things happening all through the day, including the truck and tractor pulls in the evening. So that's I mean, you can hear that usually in Bronson. So
right. Yeah, absolutely.
It's so loud throughout the day on Wednesday, but that's kind of neat with the Veterans Program and everything else going on.
Yeah, so the Veterans Program will be held at the Dearth Community Center in the evening, a light dinner, and it's sponsored by Rampant and Walmart Distribution and Transportation.
Thursday is your Senior Citizen Day, so a special honor there. You've got the Leaders Council annual dinner going on, and it's also the start of the big auction time, the
Yeah.
small animal auction Thursday afternoon.
It's hard to believe when you talk through that we're already at Thursday and the small animal auction does take place at 3 o'clock. So that is exciting for those kids. Also new in the amphitheater this year, grandstands, the Hubie Ashcraft Band will take place at 7:30 on Thursday night.
Yeah, and a lot of people have talked about trying to get a concert, get music and everything else. So this is kind of a toe back in the water then a little bit.
Yeah, so concerts are a big undertaking, right? But we like to do something a little bit different. So Hubie is pretty popular. People talk about him online quite a bit. So we are excited for him and his entire band to be in the grandstands.
That'll be on Thursday. Then Friday, going to be smashing some cars.
Yep, Friday night is the International Demo Derby. So we are combining kind of the International Demo Derby and some figure eight and multiple racing events together to make that all one program on 7:30 on Friday night.
Yeah, and then during the day on Friday is the large animal auction. So that's again for families, for the kids, from the small animal auction on Thursday and the large animal on Friday. That's kind of the culmination for a lot of those kids, isn't
Right, absolutely. Yeah, that's kind of like we made it through this the whole summer. We are at the end of the week and we've made it. So we invite all those people that sponsor businesses, community members to come out and support the kids on Thursday afternoon for the small animal auction and Friday for the large animal auction.
All right, and then Saturday night, as we mentioned, the TKO Pro Rodeo, and that's got the local connection to it.
Right, yep. So TK Pro Rodeo, Tyler Keyjack is from the area. That's what brought him back here in the first place. And we have put the rodeo on Saturday night to be kind of the grand finale, right? We call it the rodeo is our most beloved event, I think, in the grandstands. And so for him to be here, local connection, rounding out the week, just makes it all work out.
All right, you got tickets on sale, passes on sale, tickets on sale actually online,
Yep,
right?
we sure can. You can get all tickets to the grandstand events and parking and admission now online. You can just scan them at the gate, branchfair.com, or you can stop in our office and pick up any ticket as well. Elliot's Amusement ride passes for the whole week. You can grab those at our office right now as well.
Yeah, and I know one thing that you and I talked about a little earlier is the amount of support in the community. Obviously, it's people showing up at the gate and coming in,
Right.
but the amount of businesses. I mean, your commercial buildings are full.
Absolutely
right?
full, yep.
The whole ground's full with the other booths and stuff. But all the sponsors throughout the year who've said, "Hey, we want to be part of this."
Yeah, and the Branch County Fair would not be possible without every single sponsor that we have listed. And there's even more besides what you see here. So it's so important that we are thankful for the community and those partners because it just wouldn't be possible without all of them.
Yeah, great stuff at the Branch County Fair 2026 edition officially kicks off on Sunday, but you got stuff actually, again, if people drive by now, they're going to see a whole buzz of activity going on. So,
Yep, absolutely.
and also to get passes and those kinds of things, stop in the fair office.
Yeah, we're there every day this week. You'll see us 9 to 4, but we'll be there even longer.
Yeah, with
so.
their sleeping bags probably. So
Absolutely.
great stuff. Alyssa Blonde, who's the fair manager with us this morning. Again, more information on the fair website. Just Google Branch County Fair and get to it and get your tickets for that. Looking for it. And we'll be down there all next week as well with the Branch County Fair 2026 edition.